business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think. Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think. Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think. Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think. Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think. Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think. Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think. Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think. Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think. Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think. Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think. Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think. Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think. Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think. Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think.
Very good morning, viewers. We are live here from the Prairie View cricket fields. This is the Masters over 50 Nationals that's happening in Houston. This is a T20 game between the South Stallions and the North Spartans. We're about to start the game, 5 minutes away from start. The players are up on the field. Meanwhile, the teams for North Spartans, starting from Monty, then Amit, Ashish Modi, Avnish Madan, Deepak Anchan, Haresh, Dashaputra, Madhukara Achit, Paresh Deshmukh, Raju Jasani, Sanjay Mugwe, Talat Abbas and Uday. And the team for South Stallions, Mohsin Khan, Ayaz Sheikh, Bharat Kuruvalli, Faisal Akhtar, Fazeh Abbasi, Jignesh Desai, Nadeem Khan, Naveen Paris, Ramana Rupangudi, Satyapal Chabra, Srinath Kumara and Syed Shah Nawaz. Some very experienced names in that South Stallion squad. And the North Spartans, they have won the toss and they have decided to have a bat first. We are on the Prairie View ground number 5, and the bowler is setting his field. We are about a few minutes from the start. Batsman taking guard. Some overcast conditions. Here's this full squad with the pictures. Monty is of course the captain of North Spartans, and Mohsin Khan the captain for South Stallions. This will be an interesting game of cricket. Some of these players were here a couple of weeks ago. It was a different tournament, but again it was a T20 tournament, and they are back again in Houston for the Masters over 50 Nationals. The two opening partners for North Spartans, it's Monty Mathanda along with Haresh Dashaputra. And there's the bowler on screen, Fazeh Abbasi, 16 matches, 23 wickets, and look at the best bowling figures, 4 for 8. He's 4 times in a game he has got 3 wicket haul, and look at that economy rate again, stunning figures. And there's the stats for Haresh Dashaputra. His 2 innings, high score of 50. And these are just the recorded stats that we have. He must have played numerous matches. There's the other batting partner. He has some good stats. 737 runs in 26 innings. Strike rate of more than 100. Here we go, first ball. And starts off with a wide there. Fazeh Abbasi starting off the bowling for South Stallions. He's coming from the far end. And some clouds we can see up in the sky, cloudy overcast conditions. This time around left alone. This is the hot Houston summer. It will get hot as the day progresses. We will have 2 games being played on this surface. Already a couple of games being played yesterday. So this is a packed offside field. That's pulled away. The ball is coming towards me, and that's gone for a boundary. So the North Spartans open their innings with a boundary, and what a way to get off the mark there for Monty. It was pitch short and quickly latched onto the back foot, and just 2 fielders on the leg side. All he had to do was find the gap. Timing was really good on that one. So good start here for Monty and North Spartans. Just have to adjust his length there. Fazeh Abbasi. We got just 2 fielders on the leg side. There is a mid-on and a mid-wicket. Apart from that, all his field is on the offside. That's driven through covers. There is protection down towards long off. Will only be a single. Again, this was a confident looking shot from him. Always a good feeling for a batter to get off the mark with a boundary. And today is the last day of this Masters over 50 Nationals. Teams coming from all around the United States. Recently, we've had another Houston T20 Cup that featured players over the age of 45. This is over the age of 50. There is an appeal. Loud appeal from the wicketkeeper, but he was confused there. Right-handed batsman Harish, whether to dab it down towards short third. There's a replay. The ball shaping into the right-hander. Looks close to the glove there, but can't really make it from here. Survives a close shout there. This time right into the block hole. The ball coming into the right-hander. Needs to be careful of the late swing there. Still a ball to go in this over. 6 runs with 1 boundary. There again, just look at that swing. Shaped in a lot and could come back from Fazeh after being struck for that boundary. It's 1 over gone. North Spartans are 6 for none.
Yash Technologies, more than what you think.
So Syed Shahnawaz is the new bowler coming in from the highway end, and just look at that stats. Impressive stats for him. Lot of experience under his belt. 74 matches, 66 wickets, 6 3-wicket hauls, 3-wicket hauls, and economy of just 5. But again, not to forget, these stats have been counted across various formats. Generally, these guys play over the 45 over games. That's why you can see the economy rate slightly lower than 6 for all of them. He will be coming right arm around the wicket for the left-hander. And this is an evenly spread out field. 4 fielders on the leg, 5 on the off. And gone down the leg side. Starts off with the wide again. Need to be careful with the wides at the start of the innings. Try and not give away too many extras. Always helps ease the pressure of the batsman. It's coming in again. That's driven through the point area. There is protection, just a single. Again, he's looking really good out there, Monty. The bat is coming down perfectly. A good bat swing. And timing the ball pretty well. Haresh hasn't looked as comfortable today as his batting partner. Now the field has changed for the right-hander. Again, a lot of fielders inside the ring. This time offering much pace on that ball. Syed Shahnawaz. They'll say this has been a good start. Just 6 of the first over now in the second over. Current run rate of 6. Meanwhile, the batting team would look to make good use of the batting power play. That's the first 6 overs. There's the fielding marker. Everyone's inside the ring, and this is a really good captaincy. Packed offside field again. You can see 4 fielders square of the offside. Then there is mid-off and a short third. So 6 fielders on the off and 3 on the leg. Don't want to allow him a single. There's the captain, Mohsin Khan. Good aggressive captaincy by him. He knows Haresh has looked a bit shaky at the start. Doesn't want to allow that easy single to get him off the mark. Again there, straight to the fielder this time. This is what will help build the pressure. Early on, a lot of dot balls in the power play. He's already played 5 balls without scoring any run. That keeps on ticking through the batsman's mind. And in the process, he tries to go over the infield or try to get runs, and in that process, he gets out. Again, this time around, the ball past the fielder at backward point, will get a couple of runs. So gets off the mark finally, Haresh. It's not the area where he intended to hit that shot, but still a couple of runs. Will be happy getting off the mark. Will be interesting to see how this surface plays today. Yesterday there was a game at PV5 between Royals and A Boys. Just 115 was scored in the first inning by Royals, which A Boys comfortably chased down in 14 overs on the same PV5 field. Oh, swing and a miss. Lucky there. There now he's looking to play shots. And we'll have a look at the replay. Oh, lucky. Ball going between the bat and pad. He had made some room. Went outside the leg stump. Excellent over this. Just 4 of it with 1 ball to go. This time in the air, but just landing near the 30-yard circle, and a couple of runs. So 6 coming off this over, 2 overs gone. North Spartans are 12 for none. Two overs gone, 12 for none. North Knights had a good outing yesterday against the Midwest Thunderbirds. They chased down 132 in the last over. Sorry, we are talking about North Spartans. Goes aerial, and again excellent timing on that one. We'll have to wait for the umpire signal whether it's a 6 or a 4. And looks like just 1 bounce inside the fence. He's signaling it as a boundary. We'll have a look at the replay there. Some width on offer. And easy pickings for him. Moves into double digits. That's his second boundary now. And a much needed boundary. 2 overs, just 12 runs on the board. Need to make good use of the batting power play. The ball is shaping away from him. Just waiting for the ball. So North Spartans won their game against West Warrior yesterday quite comfortably by 40 runs. And there's the replay again. About 3-4 fielders square of the offside, but he still manages to put that over the infield. Got his instincts right. Now we see there's a fielder being placed in the deep. Here we go. Again, this was bowled way outside the off stump, and they will get a single. Ball hitting just under edge. Keeper not able to hold on to that. Now it's Haresh on strike. This will be an interesting contest here. Haresh has struggled a bit. He's got 4 runs. Meanwhile, Fazay is getting a lot of movement from the ball. Will get it into the right-hander. But with that kind of moment, the ball probably would slide down the leg side for a leg before appeal. This is perfect delivery. Bowling it way outside the off stump, and from there getting it in just around the 4th, 5th stump region. No slip in place now. And he has gone straight down the ground. The long on fielder was a bit wider. He will still keep it down to a single. There, he's looking to play shots now, Haresh. He knows it's just 18 runs in the 3rd over. You need to put on some runs on the board against a good opposition. They've got a really good batting lineup. Naveen Paris again amongst the runs. He's in the top 5, I think. Now a slip in place for the left-hander. Let's cut away, and really good running between the wickets. Oh, that could have been close. He missed that opportunity at the bowler's end. The ball went straight to the fielder at point. They still went for that quick single. There we'll have a look at the replay. He was not there at the stumps. Just look at that. Why didn't he have a shy at the stumps? Collected the ball well, the bowler, but somehow the ball stuck in his hands. Seven runs in this over with a ball to go. Again hits it down the ground. Right-handed batter Haresh standing just outside the leg stump. Since the ball shaping in a lot. So 3 overs gone. It's 20 for none, not Spartans. So we are back. So interestingly, South Stallions have played 4 games, won all 4, and in all 4 they have been chasing the target, and they have chased it quite comfortably. None of the matches have gone down to the wire. So there's a replay again for that shot. Some good fielding towards covers. That's it straight back to the bowler. Syed Shahnawaz to continue. He's into his second over. Already started off with 2 dot balls. It's nudged away in the gap. And will they come back for the second? Yes, they do. Throw has come in, but make it easy to there. Found the gap really well on this occasion. Outfield looks slightly on the slower side today as compared to what it usually is at this ground. There's quick single taken once again. It's very windy out here. He was cramped for room on that occasion. He was a shy at the stumps, and he would have been gone had it been a direct hit. He would have had to take the long walk back towards the pavilion. Lucky there, Harish. Batting on 9 of 15 deliveries. So just 3 runs of this Syed Shahnawaz over so far. Now it's the left-hander Monty on strike. This will be a good contest. He's going pretty well there, Monty. Oh, swing and a miss. Lucky for him, didn't get that outside edge. Excellent over this. Bowling in the power play, given away just 3 runs. We've only got to see 2 boundaries so far. As in he comes. Again, that's played really well. Ball won't go away towards the boundary. And there's some miscommunication, but they easily make the second run. So another good over there for South Stallion. Just 5 coming off it. After 4 overs, it's 25 for none. There's the replay again. Elegantly. That was an elegant square cut. There was protection in the deep. So 4 overs gone, it's 25 for none.
Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think.
So 2 more overs of batting power play left. And again, good captaincy there. Stick with the same bowler. Not experimenting too much in the power play since it's going their way at the moment. They won't mind that run rate of 6. 2 fielders on the leg side, deep towards deep mid wicket and a long on. Again, this time the ball going towards the short third region. Oh, this is a close call. And he has raised his finger. So there's the first wicket down. There's a run out. Harish has to depart. He nudged that ball away towards the third man region. Wanted to come back for the second run. But a really good throw there from the fielder. And he has to take the long walk back. There, he tried to make some room, nudged it away towards the third man region. We'll have a look at the replay. A really good pickup, a quick throw there from the fielder. And good collect, and batsman well short of his ground. So that's a really good decision there by the umpire. First wicket down. Harish has to depart. And it's 25 for 1 North Spartans. So 26 for 1. Not a good start here for the North Spartans. They've played 3 games, have won 2 of them. And as I was talking about some time ago, the South Stallions, they've played 4 games and have won all 4 of the games chasing. And that too, they have won it quite comfortably. So it's a new batsman. A right-hander replacing a right-hander. Here we go. And that's a good looking drive through the offside. It won't race away towards the boundary. Wonder why the outfield is on the slower side today. Oh. Good awareness there by the non-striker. Lucky the ball didn't hit him. So couple of runs to get off the mark. And this was a confident looking shot. Here we go. Good delivery this. Batsman thought it would shape in more. The ball straightening up just at the last moment. That's what confused him. 2 fielders down the ground, very straight. Long on and long off inside the power play. He's pulled this one away, and brilliant fielding effort there at mid-wicket. Saved a certain couple of runs for his team. Jignesh Desai. Okay, he's a very experienced cricketer. Have a look at that. A diving effort towards his right. And not to forget that all these players are above the age of 50. Looks like another over has gone by. So 5 overs gone. It's 28 for 1 North Spartans. Here we go, last over of the batting power play, and it will be Syed Shahnawaz. Yes, that's a definite wide, outside the wide line. I wonder what's wrong with the scorecard there. Still hasn't been updated. Five overs gone. And Monty takes a quick single to get off the mark, and the new batter in is Paresh Deshmukh, batting on 2 of 4 balls. Projected score is 116 at the moment. They would certainly want much more than that. They have defended in a couple of games. They have won 1 game chasing, and they have lost a game. So 4 games, 3 victories. But this will be a tough game for them if they keep on going by this run rate. Beautiful shot there. Played it on the up, and no chance for the fielder in the deep whatsoever. Again, Paresh Deshmukh getting on top of the bounce there and places it in the gap between the cover and cover point fielder. Excellent shot. There was a sweeper back there, but no chance for that fielder to. Need to put a really strong total on the board, as none of the games for South Stallions have gone down to the last over in it while chasing. They won all 4 of them. That's in the air and will land in the safe zone. It's gone back. Oh, it's gone for a 6. Well. Didn't look like the area that he wanted to hit, but nonetheless he'll take 6 for that. The ball going towards the backward square leg, fine leg region. .40 for 1. We're in the last over of the batting power play. Just 3 more balls to go. And the short delivery had enough time to get onto back foot and place it in the gap. He would have certainly wanted a boundary on this delivery. This was very short and very slow. Expensive over this. 13 runs of it already. Still they won't mind the run rate being in the 7s. Important thing is wickets in hand for North Spartans. Again a beautiful forward defense and taking a quick single on that one. Technically very strong there, Monty. Again, running between the wickets is also the key here. It's not just boundary hitting. So I have a left-handed, right-handed batsman. Try to make full use of that left-hand, right-hand combination. Here we go, last ball of the batting power play. This time around again. It's going away towards the boundary and it stops some inches away from the boundary rope. So has come out with some good intent there, Paresh Deshmukh. Couple of runs to finish off that Syed Shahnawaz over. Expensive one that. After the end of the 6th over, North Spartans are 44 for 1.
Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think.
Again, a big thank you to all the sponsors who have helped conducting this tournament, especially Yash Technologies, eClinical Works. Big shout out to the sponsors. Without the help of such kind sponsors, tournament of such large scale are very difficult to be conducted. So now the field has spread out. Batting power play has ended. They can have 5 men outside the ring. Six overs, 44 for 1. Not enough runs on the board, but they have wickets in hand, North Spartans. And it will be Fazeh Abbasi finishing up his spell. So 4 overs on trot for him. Let's see if this is a wise decision from the captain. That's in the air, chance of a catch. Bowler was rushing towards it, but ball lands just in between the bowler and the fielder at covers. Could have been the second wicket there. And of the captain, Monty. Lucky for Monty. And we'll have a look at the replay there. Went in the air. Both of them running towards it, but ball falls safe between the two. Mohsin, the captain. Now just setting up his field for the right-hander. 3 men deep on the leg side, 2 on the off. Here we go. Oh, he's making good use of his feet, coming down the track. And will be interesting to see Paresh Deshmukh's knock from here. He's come out with great intent. He knows his team didn't get a good start early on. They need runs and will be entertaining to see if he hits some boundaries or sixes. Paresh Deshmukh has already got 1 6. Meanwhile, Fazia Abbasi would be looking for his first wicket here. Again, that's beautifully played. A misfield. Extra bounce on offer, but still he manages to get on top of that bounce. 3 singles of the first 3 balls. The current run rate has gone above 7 now. Will take them to 145. The South Stallions won't mind that. With the likes of Jignesh Desai, Naveen Paris, they need to put up at least 180. Defended this time from Paresh Deshmukh. A rare sight in this innings. So he has got a long on, long off. It's a deep square leg and a deep mid wicket and a deep extra cover. So these are the 5 men outside the ring for him. Again, batsman just not happy. Something behind the bowler's arm. Maybe somebody was walking in front of the side screen there. Here we go. Still getting some movement there. Fazia Abbasi. Leg by is signaled by the umpire. So silent over this. There's the replay again for the catch. Would have been a difficult catch. The cover fielder didn't get a start early on when the bowler was in his run-up. Otherwise he would have made it. Again, that's beautifully played. Pulled away towards square leg boundary, and that's gone for 4. That's his 3rd boundary, and that gets the 50 for North Spartans. Have a look at the replay there. Again, elegantly played behind of the square on the leg side. Nobody back. And 50 up. 7 overs gone. It's 52 for 1 North Spartans.
Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think.
So there has been a good comeback from North Spartans in the last couple of overs. I've got around 25 odd runs from the last 2 overs. As again, Syed Shahnawaz to finish off his spell. He has been given his 4th over. He was pretty expensive in his last one, but the captain Mohsin Khan still sticking to his same bowler, finishing up the spells of both the opening bowlers. So the run rate still hovering around the 7s. And what a beautiful day to have a game of cricket here. This is the last day of the tournament. Cloudy overcast conditions. Again, he's keeping it very tight there, Syed Shahnawaz, attacking the stumps, not giving any room whatsoever. There's the captain Monty just walking down to his partner Paresh, just making sure he doesn't do anything silly. He's played those 2 dot balls. It's in the air and 1 bounce to the fielder at deep extra covers. A single taken there. Good field set up this by Mohsin Khan. Now it's a left-hander on strike. He will be coming round the wicket. So that was the left-hand right-hand combination doesn't allow a bowler to stick on a particular line. Here we go. There's an edge. It's flowing away over the point region, but there is a fielder back there. Oh, it's a deep backward point in place. Again, really good field placement. Knows he's bowling wide outside the off. He's got that deep backward point exactly for that region there, Mohsin Khan. Just 2 singles in this over. And he's keeping it very tight to the right-hander. That's sensible. Just knocks it towards the point fielder for a quick single. This is the last ball of Syed Shahnawaz's spell. Will he finish it up on a high here with a wicket? Here we go. That struck down the ground and will be just a single. So a quiet over this and a good comeback from Syed Shahnawaz after his expensive over. 4 coming off it after 8. North Spartans are 56 for 1. So 144 was what South Stallions chased yesterday. And will be a new bowler into the attack. It's the captain himself, Mohsin Khan. Naveen Paris and Ayaz Sheikh getting 50s yesterday. And just have a look at that strike rate for them, 160 and 180. And there's the stats for Mohsin Khan, 17 innings, 17 matches, 14 wickets. And 1 3-wicket haul. That's the best bowling that we can see, 4 for 15. He would be looking to break this partnership here. Both of these guys are well settled now. There's the stats, 8 dot balls, 31 runs and economy of 7.75. Missed out on a wicket there, Syed Shahnawaz, but gave his team a really good start. Apart from that one expensive over, 3 overs he kept the batsman under pressure. As he starts off with a single for Mohsin Khan. Again, Monty has been there right from the start. It's moved on to 25 now. Captain himself has come into the attack in the 9th over. He's got 3 fielders inside the ring on the offside. At the moment he's sticking to the conventional field where 5 outside and 4 inside. He isn't trying to get the field in and try and be more aggressive. They won't mind the current run rate though. It's going at 7 per over. Okay, and it's struck straight down the ground, showing the full face of the bat there, Paresh Deshmukh. There's the chart. Just one expensive over we can see. 16 runs came off that one. It was the Syed Shahnawaz over, and the one following it was 8 runs over. This is most of that you can see is dots and ones. So 39 deliveries and just 21 runs if you consider the dots and ones. Just 1 6 in that. Again a swing and a miss. Trying to heave that down the ground. It's the captain bowling against the captain. .58 runs on the board. We're almost at the halfway stage now. We would be looking to get about 80 to 90 odd runs in the second half. That's pulled away fine. There is a fielder there this time around. Couple of overs ago he hit a boundary in the similar region. Now they have got a deep backward square leg. Another quiet over this. There's the replay. Look at his release. Beautiful release. Smooth action. Has a high jump. This time he finds the gap and will get a much wanted boundary there. Paresh Deshmukh made some room and placed it in between the point and backward point fielder. So finally a boundary coming here for the North Spartans. We'll have a look at the replay. Coming down the track, And the ball was coming into him, but he somehow managed to squeeze it in the gap between those two fielders. Beautiful shot that from Paresh Deshmukh. That's a full toss delivery. That's dispatched in the gap again. So that's back-to-back boundaries here for Paresh Deshmukh. This was a loosener from the captain Mohsin Khan, and that was a hit-me ball, and he put that one away towards the square leg region for a 4. So 11 runs coming off that. 9 overs gone. North Spartans are 67 for 1. So a good finish to that last over. Back-to-back boundaries for Paresh Deshmukh. There's the stats. 190 runs for Srikanth Murthy, top scorer in this tournament. Naveen Paris is there with 148. And those are the wickets. 9 wickets for Fazeh Abbasi. He's the top of the wicket taker in this tournament. Missed out on the wicket here today, but just impressive stats. 2 maidens for him. There's the fielding stats. Shane Ford, 7 dismissals, 2 catches, 2 caught behinds. Syed Shafiq Ali, as we all know, is a very handy cricketer. And most 4s, 24s for Anand Kataria and 11 sixes for Shane Ford. Naveen Paris and Ayaz Sheikh, the 2 batsmen from South Stallions, amongst the top 5. It's Ayaz Sheikh, the new bowler, coming in from the highway end. 42 innings and 48 wickets. So he's getting a wicket almost every time he bowls. 6 times he has got 3 wicket hauls, and look at that average, just 18. Again a best of 4 for 28 for him. Got a 50 yesterday. Starts off with a dot delivery. Good start here. Offering some flight on that occasion. Monty has been... They have managed to keep him quiet for some while now. Now, that's sloppy. That's really sloppy. Allows them to come back for a second run. And the Ayaz Sheikh not happy with that. But again, he won't mind it much since he's getting to bowl to a left-hander. Generally, it's considered an advantage for a right-arm off-spinner against a left-hander. Beautiful ball. Again, just teasing him in that length there. Tried to smash it through the covers. No bat on ball, and a good collect by the wicket keeper. So We have a guest joining us here in the commentary box, the opener who departed early on. Haresh is here with us. Haresh, we'd like to hear your thoughts on this tournament as a whole and your experience here since the last 4 or 5 days.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Yes, this has been a fantastic tournament from the day one. The weather has been absolutely gorgeous. Last year when I was here, it just rained out and it was a wash for the 40s event. But this is a fantastic weather and nothing to complain about. The tournament organized is purely genius of everyone who has helped to make this a success. I was just talking to Arun a few minutes back and thankful to him for all the stuff that everyone does at a passionate level and without any remuneration or anything. So this game is going good. I believe the start is well, although I fell out quick in the morning. The ball has been swinging very well. The bowlers are taking advantage of the wind. Right now Monty and Paresh look set. Spartans are at 70 for 1 at the end of almost 10th over. Paresh is on 29 and Monty is on 29. I don't think so. They're running very slow at the run rate over, right? So South Stallions. And thanks to all sponsors. Change in the bowler. Ayaz Sheikh. Oh, you did? Okay. 72 for 1. Yes, rub it in. The restrictions are off, the field is opened up. We have deep covers. There is mid-on, deep mid-wicket, and a deep square. They're trying to make Monty hit in that area. Monty pushes it nicely. Single for that.
So we're at the halfway stage here, 73 runs on the board, and this current run rate will take them to 144. They would certainly want much more than that. So Haresh, can you talk us a bit more about the wicket there? Is the ball coming well onto the bat, or is it on the slower side?
So the wicket is still, I would say, on the slower side. The wind is also acting up, and there goes a nice shot from Monty towards the boundary. Yes, it's a 4 runs. Nicely picked up by Monty. He moves on to 30. runs at this time. Yes, so the wicket is slower, but the wind is helping the bowlers from the highway side. The bounce is still predictable to some extent, but the bowlers are using the right lengths and bowling at the right lengths to keep the batsman in check. There are a few loose balls when the batsman just hammers them, of course. Ayaz from the near end. Monty pushes it nicely. They'll score a single. Paresh is on strike. This lefty-righty combination does really help because the fielders are required to be moved again and again, and there is a little bit of a chance that the batsman will find a gap just because of the field setting sometimes. Heavy leg side field for Paresh, and he pulls a chance for a catch, but probably in a no man's land. A single for that. The Ayaz bowling length was absolutely on the spot. It didn't bounce as much as what Paresh would have thought it would be, and got a thick edge on the top. Lucky survival. Monty on strike again. Spartans are 80 for the loss of 1 wicket. Monty is looking for a single. Paresh calls him no. I think that was a smart decision. There was no run there. End of the 11th over. Score is
So that's the highlight so far. That was the first wicket. Then some beautiful shots played by Paresh and Monty. Some boundaries. 1-6. This was the back-to-back boundaries that we got to see. And we'll be back. Oh, and wicket. That's the second wicket down and a big wicket of Paresh Deshmukh. He was looking really dangerous out there. Ayaz Sheikh gets the dangerous man. There's the replay again. Tossed up. Ball turned away from him. He came down the track. The intent was right and a really good catch taken there towards long off. So finally a breakthrough here. It was a really good looking partnership. And there we see Paresh Deshmukh walking back towards the pavilion. A big wicket here for the South Stallions. So Haresh, what do you think of this wicket here? A big wicket. He was looking really dangerous out there. Had already struck some boundaries and a 6. And this was a well set partnership for your team.
Yes, that's a bad loss, I would say. Paresh was really starting to hit big. That's the game of T20, right? You can't predict what's going to happen on the next ball, forget the next over. And like I said, right, sometimes the wind does not help you as much, and I think this shot was a little bit against the wind, and it did not carry as much as you would have thought. But yes, it's a good wicket for the Stallions, unfortunate for the Spartans.
And then what are your game plans? If you have seen the stats, South Stallions have played 4 games. They have won all 4 while chasing, and none of the games have gone down to the last over or so. So it has been a comfortable chasing journey for them so far in this tournament. Have you made any kind of plans against those, or any kind of total that you have in mind to put up on the board for this game?
Yes, today, based on the conditions and based on the previous stats, 170 is a minimum that I think we should need on this batting first. A score of 200 or 220 or 200 plus would be an absolutely amazing. Stallions are definitely a good team. They do not drop catches, and they are very tight on the field. They have a good lineup on the bat as well. So Stallions need to be, Spartans need to be on the spot with their line and lengths on the ball, and not give any extras or lose any chances when they field after the innings. But yes, I think right now we are still looking comfortable in terms of the score that's ticking. Unfortunate that we lost Paresh. But we do have a few of the other batsmen who should be able to take charge. Uday has scored 50 in his past innings yesterday, and he does, once he starts clicking, it should be some fireworks hopefully on this ground. I believe Monty will start taking charge now and go for the maximum runs he can. He has been a well set batsman, 10 plus overs now. I hope we get some fireworks from him. Oh, nicely pushed. There it goes. The ball doesn't carry enough. Batsman will get 2.
So a couple of runs there. The important thing for North Spartans is they have wickets in hand. Still 8 wickets in hand with 8 overs to go, and Monty is still going strong out there. In these 8 overs, if they manage to put on 80 odd runs, it will be a really good second innings to witness. It's the last ball of the over. Beautifully bowled. Bowling it way wide from the batter. So dot ball to finish off that over. After 12, North Spartans are 83 for 2.
Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think.
So it's Jignesh Desai to continue. He's a very experienced cricketer. Jignesh Desai, he has played some good domestic level cricket back in India. Also been a part of the USA over 50s team. A lot of experienced players here. Most of them have been a part of USA or USAA, be it the over 40s or over 50s. Here we go. Coming right arm over the wicket and keeping it tight there. The keeper has come up. Doesn't allow the batter to step down the track. It's a new man, Uday. He's coming off from a 50 yesterday. That's gone towards backward square leg. Excellent running between the wickets. And what happened there? Why didn't the keeper knock off, or he made it quite comfortably? For a moment it felt like it would be a close call. We are back live. That's cut away on the offside. There is a sweeper back there. So now I believe Monty would be looking to shift his gears. And this is Jignesh Desai with his bowling action. Doesn't have a high jump as we witnessed with Mohsin Khan. Batting on 37 of 29 now. Again looking to go big on that occasion. No bat on ball. Good collect by the wicketkeeper. And moves his short fine towards short third. Again, that's beautiful bowling. Isn't offering much pace on the ball. Wearing his line. Bowling it near the 6-7 stump region. Quiet over this, just 3 runs from it so far. And make it 4. Good fielding, but they still get that single. So they need some boundaries here. Not Spartans, just 4 coming off it. After 13 overs, they are 87 for 2. So 7 overs to go, and Haresh is still with us. Haresh, could you talk us about your experience off the field, just not on this cricket ground, but how are the 5-6 days you have been here connecting with other cricketers or other players that have come from different parts, the events that happen in this tournament? Could you talk us a bit on that experience?
So it's absolutely fantastic to meet all these people who are passionate for the game. And they have traveled so far. I mean, even the umpires and few people have flown in from Canada and other countries. It's an absolute pleasure to talk to these folks. Everybody is super nice and I should say very sportsman, and they do help each other in any way they can. Yesterday also there were a few people that I met from California, the West Warriors. They were unhappy that they lost the game against us, but the off the field conversations and the friendships that are building up are just too good. Monty pushes towards deep covers for a single. 1 run scored there. The score ticks on to 88 we are in the 14th over at this time. So this is the time the batsmen need to pick up and start scoring runs on every ball. The field is absolutely spread out. There are 5 fielders on the outside at every... Oh, And the batsman has been given out to LBW. See, this is when you try to play across based on the field settings, and if you don't pick up the line well, it's unfortunate to fall for an LBW. The replay is there. The ball is right on the line, on the middle stump. The batsman pulls across and tries to pull it. Not the right shot, but I believe he was trying to avoid the fielders in the cover and deep cover and try to score a run and give strike to Monty. So North Spartans are 88 for 3. We lost Uday before he could fire off. The next man in walking is Madhukar. It's Deepak Anchan. One thing I have to give to these Masters folks, I think what I've seen is from a fitness level, the person who is fit is the one who will survive. Now, honestly, this is the third day. We are playing a T20 tournament. The difference between the 40s versus 20s, I see there are 2 games in a day. So at the end of the day, you still feel or play the 40 overs, but the intensity of the game is much more in a 20 over game versus a 40. 2 reasons, I believe. One is when you know there are 40 overs to be played and you need to last for 40 overs scoring runs, you keep on ticking the scoreboard. But when you're into 20 overs a game, the fireworks starts from first ball. So as I think our famous Sachin Tendulkar said, the way you play is the same, but the number of balls that you would leave are different. So on a 20 over format, you may want to have a run on every second ball. In a one day format, on every third ball and every sixth ball in a 40 over game. Or I should say in a longer format of a test cricket. Deepak pushes it nicely for a single, getting Monty back on the strike. Score is 89 for 3.
So fall of wicket and the run rate has dropped down below 6.5 now. That's what fall of wicket does. Hampers the run rate. The new batsman gets in, takes a couple of balls to settle in, and in a T20 format even a couple of dot balls does have an impact on the run rate. So excellent over this from Ayashik. Just 2 runs given away after 14 overs. They are 89 for 3.
Yash Technologies, more than what you think.
So it's Jignesh Desai to continue. 6 overs to go from here, and it's a new batter, Deepak, on strike. This time he's pulled that one away on the back foot. There's nobody behind square towards the leg side. We'll get a couple of runs and wonder why the outfield is on slower side. It hasn't rained here. Generally on this ground we see outfield is on the quicker side. There's the batting scorecard so far, and Haresh, who didn't get much runs in today's game, that's in the air, a catch, and a That's put down. This would have been the 4th wicket. A difficult chance had to come running. Just not able to hold on to that one. The fielder there at short third. We'll have a look at the replay. Outside edge. Should have held on to that one considering the standards this team has set in the field. But again, Haresh, who didn't get much runs today, got a 50 yesterday. And we'll have his thoughts about that knock of 50 that he got yesterday and won the game for them. Haresh, your thought on that knocks?
Yes, of course, it was good to score some runs and get a win for the team. The good part was I was able to start quick, and the outfield was much faster. You mentioned earlier here the outfield is very slow. I can see and he played on, and the batsman played on, getting the bottom edge straight onto, dragging the ball onto the stumps. And there's a loss of wicket. Deepak is the batsman who's out. So Jignesh Desai bowls a very good line, never gives any. And here's a replay. The ball turning in, the ball was outside the off stump, and the batsman drags it onto the stumps. And you can see a visible Monty a little frustrated. And Spartans lose their 4th wicket in the 15th over. So yeah, we were talking about the outfield. So yesterday the outfield was much faster. I did get an explosive start with 10 run over through the power play, and then the temperatures were 105. We come from around Jersey. We are not used to playing on this type of a pitch and this type of temperatures. So it was really, really, really hot day. And it was good part that the pickle juice helps on the cramps, and a lot of hydration throughout the game. The games were running a much slower pace according to the umpire. The 4-minute and over was even getting longer. But with these temperatures, I think, and the age group, we definitely need that leniency. So I did give Monty a good. We did get a great partnership to begin with. Did not lose wicket for the first 10 plus overs, and it was a good score on board, and we had a comfortable win yesterday, which gets us into 3 wins out of 4. The new batsman in is Ashish. Bowler bowls a wide, trying to bring him outside, trying to see if he can get an edge from him, but the batsman just leaves the ball out. And the ball turning in, a nice ball, nicely defended. No score. So the bowlers who keep the good line and length will get rewarded. We are end of the 15th over. The score is 93 for 4. At this time, Spartans desperately need runs. We are much below the score.
So 5 overs to go from here, and I believe, considering the stage, they would certainly need at least 50 from here. Try and get as close to 150, and wonder what would be Monty's approach from here now, since He's been in good touch. He wants to stay there till the last. Doesn't want to get out in the process of hitting big shots. And this is way too slow from Ayaz Sheikh. Not offering any pace on the ball whatsoever, making the batter put in the power. He won't mind that single since it gets the new batter Ashish on strike. But yes, as Haresh spoke earlier, yesterday it was 105. Today the players certainly won't mind the cloudy overcast conditions. Not to forget, everyone here is above the age of 50, and kudos to the fitness of all these players. Playing 2 T20 games in a single day, it's very challenging, and not everyone is adept to the Houston. He said they're coming in from Jersey. Beautiful delivery, deceived him in flight. So just a single of the first, and there's the points table. South Panthers and South Stallions, the two South teams, have been unbeaten in this tournament so far. Okay, just look at that fielding effort. Quickly releasing the ball. Gets Monty back on strike. So quick over this from Ayaz Sheikh. Now he's just taking his time to set the field for the well set left-hander. He's got back and go over the fine leg region since there's no one back there. The intent was right from him. Shuffled across a lot, and the bowler misses it. The intent was right. Go towards the deep backward square fine leg region. Ended up hitting it straight to the fielder, but a run out. Missed run. The batsman was not even in the frame. Had enough time to knock the ball off with his hand. Knock the stumps off with his hand. Speed run over. 96 for 4 North Spartans. So Haresh is still with us. Can you talk us a bit about the facilities that have been provided here at the ground? Not just the ground, but the lunch and everything, the broadcasting. Can you talk us a bit about that?
Is absolutely fantastic. Here comes Monty, a great hit, and the catch straight at the boundary line. Unfortunately, a tad short on his shot, and that's a great wicket. Spartans are 96 for 4 at the end of 16th over. The replay shows it was a nice shot and nicely taken catch. I believe that was SP. Straight into his hands. He did not have to move. A Spartan needs a little miracle here to get some runs on board. It looks like it's probably going to be around 120 at this time, based on the number of wickets and the overs remaining. If they get above 130 to 135, that's still an okay score. So talking back on the facilities, I think these grounds are absolutely fantastic. Like I said, best in the country. The way the Masters has arranged for and taken care of not just the teams, but also the personnel around. I believe we have a strength of more than 150 people coming towards this tournament and helping around. And the lunches were provided or are provided on a daily basis, and they're absolutely taken care of in all dietary needs. Jignesh comes from one end, and the ball turns nicely, and there is a run out chance, and the batsman going for there again, and they miss the second time. This is a blunder, and a misjudgment from the batsman. The calls were not probably heard or not right. The replay shows the mishap. The fielder had the throw. I don't know why the wicketkeeper did not collect the ball. The ball moves on the other side, and they missed the second chance at the same time. Good for the Spartans. Nicely pushed away for a single. 1 run to the batsman. So yes, the facilities, the supplies, the way the food and every single detail has been taken care of by the organization is absolutely fantastic. Everybody realizes the effort that get put into it, and very thankful for the organizing such a great tournament. And the batsman was looking for a single, but not a chance. There was no run there. They already had a mishap in the previous ball. I don't think they should take a chance like this. Jignesh again back to Madhukar, and he nicks the ball and has been given out. The batsman doesn't seem to agree, but he has to walk away. There's one thing that I've seen, that there is a little professionalism in this tournament. Obviously, we are playing under Masters USA, and pretty much everybody is very professional. The next batsman in is Raju Jasani. Spartans are in trouble at this time. They're 98 for the loss of 5 wickets. 16.4 overs. 3 more overs to go. Now 120 looks to be a target score at this time. Lefty on strike. Jignesh to Raju. Bowls him a tight line. Raju pushes it away for a single towards mid-wicket. End of the over. That's over number 17. Spartans are 98 for 99 for 5. Sorry, 99 for loss of 6 wickets. The previous wicket.
So 3 overs to go. The batsman who departed last didn't seem much convinced with that decision from the umpire, but this has been one of the key aspects of the Masters. I've witnessed this tournament over the years. Always play in the spirit of the game. Never have I ever witnessed any fights on the field or any unwanted behavior shown towards the umpire between the players. They always play in the spirit of the game. And that single will get the 100 for North Spartans. You were going really well at the stroke of the 12th or 13th over. But it's just one wicket that brings the second, and the second the third, and that led to a collapse and scarcity of runs for them. Now they have to do some magic in the field with the bowling, North Spartans. South Stallions have been excellent with the bat and the ball in this tournament. It's a loopy delivery, just landing in the length region, and it's gone for a 4. What a timing on that one from Ashish. Beautiful shot. Just took a couple of steps down the track and smashes it over the bowler's head for a 4. A much needed boundary at this stage for North Spartans. And yes, with 3 overs to go, they managed to get around 135. Will be a respectable total on the board and something to defend for the bowlers to give in all the effort. Again comes down the track, and this time straight into the hands of the fielder at covers. So 7th wicket down, and they're in big trouble here. 104 for 7. There's a replay again. Coming down the track, ball probably hitting the bottom of the bat. An easy catch taken by the fielder at extra covers. There's the catch. Didn't have to move at all. Again, the fielding has been, especially the catching, has been something to watch out for in this tournament for South Stallions. They have been excellent in the field. Yes, we have seen a couple of sloppy incidents in this game, but apart from that, fielding has been top notch. When you have likes of players, there's the fall of wickets again. Started off with the first one being a run out. Harish, who was with us in this commentary box some time ago. But this was an important breakthrough right here. This was a really good looking partnership. Tried to go down the ground, played against the wind. This was a pretty straightforward decision from the umpire, and unfortunately played on. And this was another important wicket. Had it been a couple of feet above, got a couple of feet of more elevation, that would have been a 6. We'll come back to the fall of wickets later. Again a quick single taken, easily done there. So just 6 runs and a wicket of this over. North Spartans 105 for 7. There's the fall of wickets again. We'll have a look. A run out to start off broke the first wicket partnership. This time he played against the wind. The ball turned away from him. Probably thought it would come into him. And this was Plum playing across the line. And the big wicket of the captain. Look at that. Right on the boundary rope. This was the 6th wicket. An outside edge batter wasn't much happy with that decision. And the 7th one, an easy catch towards extra covers. So 2 overs to go. 105 for 7. This is, might say, a below par score. It's Avnish Madan and Raju Jasani, the 2 men out there for North Spartans. Meanwhile, a new bowler in, Ramana Rupangudi, bowling from the far end, bowling against the wind. And they have been very slow with the over rate. By now they should have finished their 20 overs. I believe the umpire has made them bring an extra fielder inside the ring. Yes, it looks like 2 overs behind at the moment. Oh, this is a poor delivery. The outfield won't allow them a boundary, and this would have been an easy couple of runs, but looks like Raju wants to keep the strike. Again, the captain just walking towards his bowler, having a word with him. Now it's the left-hander on strike. It's coming around the wicket. With just 4 men allowed. So long on, long off. A sweeper and a deep mid. That's a wide delivery. I wonder what's this move from the captain to get in a new bowler at the stroke of the 19th over. Might be just to give him a chance and to see how he bowls going forward in the next game, since they have a low total up on the board. Oh, this should have been stopped. Another single taken. So 3 runs of the first 2 balls, and look at the run rate. It's gone down below 6 now. For a while it felt like they would comfortably get around the 160 mark, but this is cricket, and especially T20. Things change here just in a span of 5-10 minutes. 9 legal deliveries to go. Now even 120 looks difficult. Oh, what a delivery that. It came in a bit and then straightened up. There's the replay again. Completely deceived the batter. No footwork on that occasion there, but would be looking to get a wicket here and make his captain happy. That's hit the top part of the bat. Had he middled that one, could have got some more runs, since it was a short ball. Tried to pull it away towards the mid-wicket regions. Nobody behind, nobody back there towards deep mid boundary. So there's 5 fielders inside the ring. The square leg mid on. There's extra covers, point, and a backward point. Again, asking for a wide there. Raju Jasani. No, says the umpire this time around. So 4 run over this with a ball to go. Penultimate over of the inning. Again a swing and a miss. just not getting behind the line of the ball. So 1 over to go from here. North Spartans 109 for 7.
Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think.
So 1 over to go. This is a 2025 over 50 T20 Nationals, Masters Cricket USA. This is happening from the 14th of May to the 19th. And another wicket falls. Excellent catch taken. The ball was travelling very quick to the fielder. He manages to hold on to that one. And a wicket on the first ball of the last over. There's the replay again, coming down the track, struck it pretty well and straight into the hands of the fielder at extra covers. So it's Avnish Madan who departs for 3, 8th wicket down, 109 for 8. Meanwhile, we have had over 8,000 views in this tournament. So have people watching around on YouTube from different parts of the world, not just the United States. Very professionally organized tournament this. 5 more deliveries to go. A new batter in is Amit Marathe. Can they get 120? Again, a lot of flight on offer, but this time down the leg side. It's going away towards the boundary, and the ball has enough legs on it to cross the boundary rope. So much needed boundary at this stage for North Spartans, coming from the bat of Amit Marathe. Shuffled across and just guided the ball away, pulled it away towards the fine leg region. So gets off the mark with a boundary. Still 4 balls to go in this over. There's nobody back on the boundary on the offside apart from the fielder that's standing at long off. Everyone's in. 4 fielders inside the ring. Fine legs gone back. Again, he was deceived by the pace. The ball took eternity to reach the batter. Nasiruddin Momin is bowling the last over. Too much flight and easy stumped. Yes, he is. He's walking. That's the 9th wicket down. Again deceived in the flight there, Amit Marathe. Excellent flighted delivery. 3rd wicket here for Nasiruddin. 113 for 9. Steps down the track. Quick hands by the wicketkeeper. No chance whatsoever. So 2 wickets in this over. Still a couple of balls to go. And it's Sanjay Mugwe coming in at number 11. The South Stallions will be pretty much happy with this effort. that they have got in the field. Managed to keep the team around the 120 mark. And again, look at that flat. Bowling it outside the off stump, way outside the off stump, making the batter reach at that. Batsman is standing way outside the leg stump. This time around, swept away. Will they come back for the second? They have to. This is the last ball. No, they don't. A quick throw. Just settle for a single. And they have managed to put 114 up on the board in their quota of 20 overs. Excellent all-round effort this in the field from Stallions. This is the batting scorecard. None of the batters got going except for the top three. Monty, the captain, getting 42. Then Paresh, who looked really good with 30, 31. And there's the bowling scorecard. 3 wickets for Jignesh Desai. And 2 wickets for Ayaz Sheikh. 2 wickets for Nasiruddin Momin. We'll have the highlights of the first innings coming up. Started off with that run out of Haresh. Haresh was with us in the commentary box some time ago, sharing his thoughts. The first wicket that was. Then some boundaries being struck by Paresh Deshmukh. That was 6. A beautiful shot that. Again, the captain, left-hander. He played some good shots. Didn't get much support from the other end after the fall of the second wicket. That was the turning point in this game. That wicket probably made a difference of 30 odd runs. And apart from here, from here on, it was just fall of wickets. The important one, the captain. Okay, a collapse there from the North Spartans batting lineup. It did manage to get some boundaries in between, but this I consider is a below par total. And they need to do some magic in the bowling. And the boundary that came in the last over. Again, this is excellent broadcasting. That's the last wicket, the 9th one. So 114 for 9 from 20 overs. And the South Stallions required 115. And we'll be back in a few minutes for the chase.
Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think. Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think. Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think. Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think. Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think. Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think. Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think. Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think. Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think. Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think. Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think. Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think. Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think.
And welcome back, viewers. We are ready to get this second inning started from here. South Stallion requiring just 115. And looking back at the past record of this tournament, I believe it would be a comfortable chase for South Stallions unless there's some twist in tail with the North Spartans bowling. There's the batting scorecard, just 1-6 in this innings. Coming from Paresh Deshmukh, 3 fours and 4 fours for Monty. Apart from those two, nobody really got going. And 5 extras. Very tight that. And 3 wickets each for Nasiruddin Momin and Jignesh Desai. 2 wickets for Ayaz Sheikh, and there was 1 run out. So the players walking out. The clouds are starting to disappear. There were cloudy overcast conditions early on. Now the sun is back. It will be hot. And not to forget, there's still one more game to be played after this one. We are around the hundreds. 100 Fahrenheit. That's expected for the day. And looks like the opener Jignesh Desai. He is out there standing at the non-striker's end. Jignesh Desai has also represented the United States cricket team in 4 matches from 2003 to 2004. So he's an international player, aged 51. Here we go. First ball, straight away gets off the mark. Naveen Paris. He has been an outstanding touch in this tournament. He's 4th amongst the top run getters. And with 120 odd runs, 115 to chase, he would be looking to get some more runs and be amongst the top. There's some stats for Jignesh Desai. Look at that average, 60 plus of average. And he too straight away finds the gap, gets off the mark with a couple of runs. Now they will be interesting to see their approach in this batting power play here. What kind of start do they provide to the team? Will it be an entertaining batting power play with some boundaries and sixes? And there's the batting stats for Naveen Paris. Highest of 100 runs, 35 innings, strike rate of just around 80. Another single. So this is what's something important that you need to see. Even if you're not hitting a boundary, you're trying to get the single from somewhere. Ashish Modi, 10 innings, 8 wickets, economy just around 5. It's coming right arm over from the highway end, and this is way down the offside. Wide delivery. But they need to be careful with the wides here, North Spartans. They haven't put a big total up on the board. Giving away these freebies would certainly not help them in their effort of defending the target. Some width on offer, tried to go through the offside, but went straight into the hands of the fielder at cover point. Again, they need to be tight in the field as well. Whatever comes your way, you have to grab it, not drop any catches. That's in the air. There's a fielder settling underneath. No, it just Goes over him. The top edge. Lucky for him, it just landed a couple of feet away from the fielder who was standing at short third. Well, 7 runs of the first 5 balls. He's in really good touch, Naveen Paris, in this tournament. Got a 50 yesterday. And look how far had he gone away from the leg stump. Just didn't reach the ball. 1 over gone. South Stallions are 7 for none. So 1 over gone, 7 for none. It's the experienced Jignesh Desai on strike. He has scored 16 runs in the game in which he got to bat for the United States. Three List A games for him. Meanwhile, he still represents USA in the over 50s and was also a part of over 40s for the Masters cricket. Again, we can see a packed offside field with 6 fielders on the off and just 3 on the leg. Something's not right with the ball. Not the ball, it's some talk between the umpire and the captain. Raju will be coming in from the far end. He'll be bowling against the wind. Wonder what the delay is for. We're already lagging behind in this game. The first innings supposed to end. Bowler name is Talat Abbas. That's a wide down the leg side. Have to get his line corrected there. So the required run rate, who knows. Another wide ball. As we spoke with Haresh early on, he said there is some slowness in the wicket. The ball wasn't coming onto the bat as easily, and the outfield on top of that isn't as quick on some other grounds here. Haven't really observed any ambiguous bounce apart from a couple of occasions, and that's 3 wides in a row. Well, just needs to cool down here. Talat Abbas. So 10 runs already up on the board for the South Stallions. There's his bowling action. Short ball dispatched away, 1 bounce into the rope. Well, he wasn't looking comfortable with those wides and now ends up bowling a short delivery. And with the likes of Jignesh Desai, he isn't going to defend that delivery. He's going to definitely put that one away. Nobody back there. Easy pickings for him. First boundary of this innings for South Stallions coming from the bat of Jignesh. now again. Will be interesting to see what he bowls next. Another wide. Oh no. That's pressure building up on the bowler. 3 wides to start off with, then got struck for a boundary. And now with the pressure, he bowls another wide. Captain on the fielder at mid-on, just walking up to him and having a word. This time around, just takes a quick single. Played it with soft hands. Ball took a while to reach the fielder at mid-on. Excellent running between the wickets here and good communication between these two. So less than 100 required now. Just 99 to get. And it's Naveen Paris taking guard. Should try to keep it tight early on. Try to bowl it around the 4th and 5th stump region. Not give much room for the batters. Bowl it in the good length region. The singles won't help North Spartans since they required less than run a ball. Another wide. Well, just not the right start here for Talat Abbas. "17 runs up on the board already." There's, we can see Haresh just having a word with him. Five wides in this over so far. And he's gone big. It's gone all the way for a 6. Beautiful shot. Naveen Paris gets the first 6 of the innings for South Stallions. This time around, there wasn't much pace on that delivery. The ball was there in the slot. He goes down on one knee and smashes that over the long on fence for a 6. Almost struck me in the commentary box. Expensive over this for Talat. Still 3 illegal deliveries to go. There's no one back there towards long on. Long on region still vacant. Here we go, coming in. Talat Abbas. Another wide, this time around getting too much shape. He had pitched it in the right regions, but getting a lot of shape away from the left-hander, ending up being a wide. If the run rate keeps on ticking at this rate, then I believe we will be done by the stroke of the 10th over. Here we go, coming in again. Getting an under edge. Still takes a single. This time around, you can see he's just trying to finish his over, slowing the ball down, just wants to pitch it inside the wide line. The pressure is getting better of him here. Last 2 balls of the over. It's gone down the leg side once again. It's a wide. This is the 7th wide of the over. Wonder what's going wrong here for Raju. Is it something that's got to do with his run up, or Ball just not coming out of his hands as he wants it to. This time a single taken towards mid-on. Again the line wasn't right. It was just around the leg stump. Jignesh Desai just clearing his front leg and knocking it down for a single. Last ball of the over. Expensive over this. That's in the air, and lucky for him, it didn't go towards that fielder. It went one bounce towards the fielder at deep backward square. So expensive over comes to an end. 2 overs gone. It's 28 for none South Stallions.
Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think.
Going with a run rate of 14 at the moment. These two experienced batters, Naveen Paris and Jignesh Desai, opening the innings, and have got off to a really good start here for South Stallions. Looking like another comfortable chase. This is a good delivery, making the batter reach away on the offside, but again giving away too much width to batters of such class can sometimes go in the batter's favor. They can just smash you through the offside for a boundary. Here comes Ashish. Oh, catch it was the call. A difficult chance and put down. The ball went very quickly to the fielder at point. Still they sneak in that single. There he had smashed it. A difficult chance. Had to bend a lot. And not to forget, all these guys are 50 plus. This time around finds the gap. There is a sweeper back there, but they still come back for the second run. So the runs keep coming here for South Stallions. Move into 30s now. Both the batters are batting in 2 digits now. Jignesh Desai 11 of 6. Naveen Paris 12 of 9. It's Ashish who's bowling wonder wide, showing Amit. So good tight over this. Just 3 of the first 4 balls. Much of his field is on the offside, and he's bowling according to his field. Again, that's very sensibly done. Just knocking it down towards mid-off. Mid-off was right on the 30-yard circle, and sneaked the quick single. That's sensible batting. That's something most of the openers or the top order batters need to follow. It's not just the boundaries that get you the runs. So good quiet over this. Just 4 coming off it. After 3 overs, South Stallions are 32 for none.
Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think.
So apart from some loose deliveries that have been dispatched away for boundaries and a 6, it hasn't seemed as easy for the batters. Not middling the ball not so easily as they do on some different grounds. Again, we saw some good turn in the first innings. Spinners are getting really good help in this surface. Just setting his field right, getting the fine leg fielder inside the ring. The captain himself standing at long on, and there you see he just got the fielder in at fine leg, and they still sneak in the single. They are really quick runners between the wickets. Now he's coming round the wicket there. Sanjay Mugwe will be looking to break this partnership here. All they need is wickets, the North Spartans. That's flicked towards the fine leg region, deep backward square leg region rather, and that's gone for a 4. This was a good delivery, not bowled it on the pads, but he just swept that one fine. The ball had enough pace on it. All he had to do was guide it towards the vacant region, and there he got the boundary. Naveen Paris. Just 78 more needed of 100 balls. Something different that North Spartans are witnessing today. They have been dominating in this tournament with 3 wins. This time around goes much squarer. The ball won't go towards the boundary. Still they will get a couple of runs. Again he's playing across against the off spinner. Is man able to get runs on this occasion, but always gets the bowler a chance whenever a batter tries to go across the line. Now goes fine, but the fielder was right there. So just a single. There's something different here for North Spartans. They have been put under pressure today completely put on the back foot by the South Stallions. For the 4 games that they happened for the past few days, they won 3 of them. They had the upper hand in the game, but now they need to pull something out of nowhere. That's sensibly done again. Playing it with soft hands, a quick single. So already 9 of this over with a ball to go. Here we go, last ball of the over. Makes some room, goes over, covers inside out, and has it gone all the way? It's one bounce into the rope. A boundary signal there by the umpire. Beautiful looking shot from Naveen Paris to end the over. Have a look at it. It was there in the slot, and he cleared the infield with ease. So 4 overs gone, South Stallions are 45 for none. There's the replay again. So 45 for none after 4. And look how windy it is out there. Just by looking at the umpire's trousers, we can figure it out. The wind is flowing from the highway towards the ground. They can do nothing much here since we are in the batting power play. Just 2 fielders allowed outside. Here we go. Ashish. And smashed over mid wicket. Another boundary. So it's raining boundaries here for South Stallions. Or has it stopped just in front of the boundary rope? Looks like it. That's just a couple of runs. He had struck this pretty well, but the outfield is on the slower side today. Just 68 more needed now. Takes a couple of steps right when the bowler is about to bowl. And this again helps him in getting for the quick single since he's already a couple of steps down the wicket. There's not much pace on the ball either, so just 66 runs needed now. It's coming right arm over for the left-hander. Shuffled across, catch it is the call, and oh, he drops it. It was in the air for a long time. Well, you need to take these catches. Opportunities won't come every ball. And look from where he tried to hit that ball towards the leg side. Again, 2 fielders coming for the catch. A good effort, but just not able to hold on to the ball in the end. A really good effort there from the fielder. Standing at square leg. Cut away in the gap. This will be a boundary, and that boundary brings up the 50 for South Stallions. Width on offer. Waited till the last moment for the ball to arrive and just cut that one away in the gap between point and backward point. Well, the shouts of catch it, but the placement was perfect between the 2 fielders. So already 8 coming off this over now. Here we go. Another loose delivery, short on the leg stump. And he places it over the infield on the leg side for a 4. So back-to-back boundaries here for Jignesh Desai. He too gets into the act now. 25 of 14 for him and 24 of 15 for Naveen Paris. There you can see. Easy pickings for him. Need to get your length right there. Get it up much further. This is way too short, and for the likes of Jignesh Desai, this is poor bowling. Oh, this is a no ball, or this is given a wide. For a while I felt like the ball pitched outside the wicket. Wide signal, so another 2 wides. $59 for none. Already got half of the runs. There's the replay, pitching just inside the wicket. And another wide. This time, yes, it's a no ball. So free hit for Naveen Paris. There's the replay for that delivery. Yes, this has pitched outside the wicket. I could call that from the umpire. And he misses out on the free hit. Could have played it with a straight bat and try hitting it down the ground, but a dot ball to finish off that over. 5 gone, South Stallions are 60 for none.
Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think.
Although we have had a delayed first innings and we were lagging behind in this game, I wonder we would be the first one to finish off the game here. There are 5 games happening across 5 different fields in the on the Prairie View cricket fields. Still 1 more over of power play to go. How expensive the first 5 overs have been. 60 of first 5. You really need to make a good impact in the batting power play. That's where half of the game gets done. And there's the towers we could see. Big towers. The blue ones for South Stallions. Building charts. Single taken. Change in bowling. Captain Monty comes into the attack. Interesting choice this. Left arm spinner coming in against 2 left-handed batters, that too in the power play. Let's see how it goes. Keeper was appealing for that. Already got more than half the runs in just 5 overs. Such has been the story so far. South Stallions dominant in all 3 departments. Just pitched up, just picks it up, and that's gone for a 4. So raining boundaries here for South Stallions. Naveen Paris moves on 28 with that boundary. This time there we see pitched up, just picks it up right in front of the stumps, and 1 bounce, 2 bounce into the rope. Again, looking like a pretty comfortable run chase here for South Stallions. Just a matter of few overs and I believe we'll be done and dusted with this game. There were 2 fielders deep on the leg side, but he placed it wide of the fielder at cow corner. And this time around, a short delivery, still in the gap, running away towards the boundary, and excellent effort done there by the long gone fielder. Saved a couple of runs for his side. Beautiful job done. That's Paresh Deshmukh. Still a 7-run over this, with a couple of balls to come. Now long on, goes towards mid-on. Short ball pulled away, catch dropped. It was right into the hands of the mid-wicket fielder. Yes, that's why they say catches win you matches. This time he didn't have to move an inch. It came straight to him, but not able to grab onto it. Finds the gap on the offsides, running away, but still a couple of runs taken. Another 10-run over this. So that's the end of the batting power play. What a start here for the South Stallions. They're 70 for none. And there's the highlights of the batting power play. Both the left-handers just took apart all the bowlers. Look at that beautiful shot over covers. That's Jignesh Desai for you. This time around, Naveen Paris. It's just 4s and 6s. There's the umpire signaling. End of the batting power play, 70 for none. There's the worm chart, and the South Stallions are way above where North Grizzlies were. North Spartans were, not North Grizzlies. That's a complete different team. There's the building chart. Very few tall buildings for the North Spartans. Naveen Paris needs 52 runs in this innings to get ahead of the top scorer. But swept fine. It won't go away towards the boundary, but they will come back for the second run. Naveen Paris needs 52 runs to get ahead of Srikanth Murthy. But Srikanth Murthy too is having a game out there. He too is batting on 25 at the moment. So certainly Naveen Paris won't be able to get that number 1 mark at the end of this game. Batting with a strike rate of 150, Naveen Paris. Another short ball, very slow, easily dispatched away for a single. So 5 games going on simultaneously here. There's the top scorers, Srikanth Murthy 190 and Naveen Paris 148. But mind you, these are the runs before the start of this game. You can add 33 runs to Naveen Paris, 34, and 25 to Srikanth Murthy. Struck down the ground for a single. So Some other games that are going on. South Panther requiring just 24. He's played across the line. There was an appeal for leg before. No, says the umpire. It was a loud appeal from the bowler and the keeper. We'll certainly have a look at the replay here. It shuffled across and the impact nowhere in the line of the stumps. Another appeal, but I felt this time the ball landed right on this bat. So quiet over after a while here for South Stallions. There's the previous appeal once again. The impact way outside the line of the off stump. Easy decision there for the umpire. Wonder what excited the bowler and the wicket keeper so much. Is in the air, fielder settling underneath it and takes it in. So that's the first wicket down. Naveen Paris departs for 34. It was way too slow. It was against the wind on top of that. And in the end, the fielder at deep mid wicket takes a good catch. Flighted and very slow through the air. Naveen Paris hitting it against the wind. So first wicket down, the opening partnership has been broken. It's 74 for 1 South Stallions. So gone for 34, Naveen Paris. Meanwhile, Srikanth Murthy is still going out there. 30 not out for him. Kashif Rana, again, someone who has been amongst the runs. He's batting 64 not out for South Panthers. That's the new batter in, Fazeh Abbasi. He's the top wicket taker of this tournament before the start of this game. Not sure how many wickets have other guys have taken. This Fazeh Abbasi, 9 wickets. Murlidhar Hosanapalli, he got 8 wickets. Zubair Hussain, and another well-known name around Houston fraternity, he's got 7. And Monty, the captain, he has 7 wickets for him. So really a tight competition between the top 5. Rahul, 6 wickets for Rahul. That struck down the ground. Will come. No, they'll only take a single. New batsman Fazeh Abbasi. He will come on strike now, since it was the last ball of the over that got the wicket. And a new bowler, Avnish Madan. He's coming into the attack. He's coming in from the far end. So he's taking his time. So the left hand right hand combination. That's a wide delivery, poor delivery. Getting some movement, getting the ball to shape away from the right hander, but that's way away. Here he comes again. Pulled away, 1 bounce, and gets off the mark Fazeh. So again, Muralidhar Posanapalli, who was second on the leading wicket taker board, he has got 3 wickets today. Certainly he will be at the top of the board. Oh, nearly took out the umpire, and that's gone for a boundary. So Jignesh Desai now, he's not keeping it calm. He's continuing from where he left before the start of the wicket. Catch it was the call from the field at long on, but very difficult chance. I think he got a hand to it, the bowler, but nonetheless a boundary here for Jignesh Desai. Hit it very straight down the ground. No chance for long on or long off. Way wide. And wicketkeeper appealing for a catch. Caught down the leg side. Sometimes they try to put the pressure on the umpire. There, he looks like he got some fingers to it. That's another short delivery, and it's gone all the way, or yes it has. Short ball goes onto the back foot very early and dispatches it over the mid-wicket fence for a 6. Look at that, just clearing his front leg, and the power coming in from the core region. Batting with a strike rate of 200 there, Jignesh Desai. This time around he hit it with the wind, but still you have to time it pretty well and you have to put in the power. In the similar region once again, and similar result. So back-to-back 6s here for Jignesh Desai. Moves on to 46 now. Looks like he wants an early lunch today. Look at that. That's where you can see the experience. You can figure out a player who has played one level above all the players in the category. He's played pure international cricket, be it 3 or 4 games for United States, but it shows, the class shows in the batting. You can see it, be it in the bat, ball or field. He's already got 3 wickets. He was outstanding in the field. And takes a single. He'll keep the strike for the next over. 8 overs gone, 95 for 1. .47 now. Jignesh Desai comes down the track, smashes it straight down the ground for a 4. That gets his half century. What a way to get to half century here for Jignesh Desai. Steps down the track, comes towards the pitch of the ball. Long on was wide and easily put away. So just a few minutes until this chase gets done and dusted. This time again steps down the ground and hits it towards the deep mid-wicket region. The fielder at deep mid-wicket was much squarer. He'll still settle down for a single. There's the replay once again for that half century. The boundary that got him the half century. 100 up on the board with that single just at the stroke of the 8th over. 100 in the 9th over. 50 balls and 100 already on the board for South Stallions. We are going to have a really excellent final with both the teams unbeaten so far from their respective groups. So, defended there by Fazeh Abbasi. Here we go. Struck off the back foot but straight to the fielder. So just 15 more required. Dealing in singles here. Still a ball to go in this over. Jignesh Desai, wonder if he will take a single and keep the strike or try to hit another boundary or a 6. .52 of 24, batting with a strike rate of more than 200. What a knock this has been. He's making batting look so easy here. Takes a single, will keep the strike. And just as per my prediction, let's see if we are able to finish at the stroke of the 10th over. And we'll have a look at Jignesh Desai's knock in this inning. 53 of 25 there. He started off with that poor delivery down the leg side, smashed for a boundary, hit the ball all round the ground, this time around straight, then towards mid wicket. That was the 6 he hit, and that 4 got him his half century. It was not just the boundary hittings, but he got the singles and doubles at the crucial stage of the innings. Early on in the first or second over, when they were just trying to assess the conditions out there. Will this be the last over of the inning of the game? 13 required, and it's Raju Jasani who will be bowling the 10th over. Looks like it's Paresh Deshmukh. Oh, good delivery. Deceived him in the flight there. He was tempted by that flight. Came down the track. Still he has 5 balls to get those 13 runs. Yes, it is Paresh Deshmukh. Straight to the fielder. They're showing Haresh, but the jersey behind on the player's name shows Deshmukh. Stands his ground and hits it down the ground for a single. So we'll have to wait for some time here until this game finishes, unless Fazeh Abbasi smashes some balls out of the ground. Still setting his field. Now it's a right-hander on strike. Here we go. This time in the gap, just a single. Still 2 balls to go in this over with 11 needed. Can still hit 2 sixes. slip in place. Interesting. Easily taken. Just taking a jog down the pitch. Both the batters saving some energy for the next game. And there you can see now. Looks like that's the updated scorecard. Yes, it is. Kashif Rana. He's at the top of the run scorers. Pulled away. Is it in the gap? Oh, what a diving effort there on the boundary. Excellent. Saved 3 runs for his side. Excellent fielding down there at the boundary. So we're at the halfway stage. 10 overs have been bowled and South Stallions are 106 for 1. We'll have a look at the replay there. Pulled that one away in the gap, but the fielder at long on gave a good long chase, and look at that diving effort. We'll have to do an ID check here if he's really above 50. "106 for 1 after 10.
Yash Technologies, more than what you think.
Nine required now. Fazia Abbasi on strike. He might try and get a boundary or so. Something that will cheer him going forward in the next game. That's a misfield. Easy single allowed there. So 8 more required. So a while ago we saw the stats for the top scorers. Kashif Rana back on top. Wonder when will he stop scoring runs? He's always there amongst the runs. Easy single taken. A couple of weeks ago we were having some different tournament, Houston T20 Cup, where he got injured. He split his webbings and we felt like he'll be out of action in this tournament, but no, it isn't. It's a complete different story. He's back in action and he's the top run scorer. So taking their own time here to score the last 10-12 runs. Now just 7 needed. He's coming left arm across round the wicket. Poor delivery. Goes over the infield on the leg side. Will the ball have enough legs? No, it doesn't. To go for a boundary and single, just a single. Yeah. So just 6 more required. Can he finish it off here with a big 6? Jignesh Desai is on strike. Two balls to go in this over. 6 needed. Left arm spinner against a left-handed batter. Here we go. No, he's happy in taking the single at the moment. We'll have to wait for some while, a few more minutes, unless Fazia Abbasi smashes one out of the ground. They won't be concerned with the net run rate at all, since none other team from their group has won all their games. They're the only team that's been unbeaten in their group. Another single taken. So just 4 needed now. 11 overs gone. It's 111 for 1.
Yash Technologies, more than what you think.
So we are back. And look at that scorecard, 11.1 overs, 1-1-1 for 1. Still don't take the single. Looks like Fazeh Abbasi wants to finish it off in style. 2 deliveries. There was an easy opportunity of taking a single, but they still stick with the same batter. Swing and a miss. Was looking for the big heave down the ground. And Haresh, he's just having a laugh out there. It's a camaraderie these guys share. They've played cricket with each other for so long, and that's gone for a 6. For a while it felt like a wicket for Haresh. The catch put down on the boundary rope, and that finishes off the game. Fazeh Abbasi finishes off in style. So 6 to finish the chase, and it's been a quite comfortable chase there. Easy pickings for him. The ball was too slow, didn't get the power, and the ball just going through the fielder's hands. Wasn't there right on the edge of the boundary rope, but a comfortable victory in the end. They were dominant in all 3 departments, be it bowling, fielding and batting, of course. What a game we have had. We've been unbeaten throughout the group stages there. South Stallions. There's the batting scorecard. Jignesh Desai, 57 not out. Naveen Pair is provided with a beautiful start. 34 for him, 1-6 for him, 2 sixes for Jignesh. And Fazeh Abbasi getting that 1-6 in the end to finish the game off. 13 extras. That's what something needs to be taken care of for the next game. Raju Jasani, the only bowler amongst the wickets. 3 overs, 1 wicket for him, and economy rate of 5. Good bowling from him. So that's the match summary. We'll have the game highlights, innings highlights rather. Started off with both the openers smashing apart the bowlers for North Spartans in the power play. They scored 70 runs in the power play. Smashed the ball all round the park, be it a spinner or a fast bowler. Everyone was smashed. That was the only wicket that got. And Jignesh Desai made sure he stayed till the end and helped finishing the game off in style for his team. It was Fazeh Abbasi rather who finished it off. So that is it from this game here, and we'll be back with the finals after lunch. So do stay tuned.